Alright, quick, make the run. Oh, I'm gonna go get my bike. Check it out, guys. I have a bicycle. It might not be a motorcycle, but I have a bicycle. All right, enough of this. I'm going to ride it. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It is going to be fun. All right, bicycles are a little harder than I remember, but they say you can't forget how to ride one, so I should be good. Sorry that you can't really hear me. I lost the little fuzzy thing off my microphone yesterday. I ordered 2 on Amazon, but until they get here, there's not really much I can do. Let me just go on record and say, well, bicycling is super fun. Boosted board is a lot less effort. I just rode like 3.5 miles. Boosted board cruises through that. Sure, the battery dies, but dude, on the bicycle, I'm sweating bullets right now. Feel good though, gains. Team of 2017, gains. Gee, I'm gonna end up as a sumo wrestler, I just know it. So essentially nothing I said at the beginning of today's episode was even audible. I lost a little fuzzy thing that goes on the top of my microphone to cover wind noise. So now every time I'm filming outside, it's just... So I've ordered 2 replacement ones on Amazon. Says they'll be here in 48 hours. So until then, sorry. Now onwards with today's episode. So I was just literally leaving my house, or our house, and look who I ran into.
Me.
What are you doing,
hey,
baby?
Does anybody want to buy a Mini Cooper?
Does anybody want to buy Angelique's car? We are selling one Mini Cooper. How much are these?
It's listed for $9,495.
Jeez, it's listed for $9,495?
Yeah.
That's oddly specific. How'd you come on that number? Mini Cooper for $9,900? Jeez, this is why we should just go on with a flat number. What is it?
$9,495.
We're selling a Mini Cooper for €9,495. If any of you guys want to ride in my Cooper, just leave a comment. This bad boy to sell it?
Yeah.
Babe, if you're trying to sell the car, you should be like in a bathing suit or something. Not to objectify you, but this isn't doing... Yeah, it's not doing justice to the car wash. Sexy car wash, come and get it. What is that? Mission accomplished.
It's been on my to-do list since New Year's.
Whole 10 days. So like as soon as I found skateboards as a kid, I stopped riding bicycles. One thing I always wanted to be able to do when I was a kid was a bunny hop on a bike, which is like a jump. I've never been able to do it before. I know I don't have the right bike, but while Angelique's getting her bike from upstairs, I figure I could keep myself busy by attempting one. Did I do it? Does that count? Did I do it? I gotta like put a little like pole down or something, see if I can jump over it. I think that was it. I think I did it. Did I do it? You got it, babe. I really can't believe you're doing this with me. Live music, beach, food, bicycles. This is like the best way you could ever spend a Wednesday. So we're still trying to figure out exactly where we're gonna go next week. We were going to Canada, was the place we weren't telling you, but a crazy storm is coming in and it has impacted the helicopter riding we were gonna get to do and a lot of the filming. So now we're thinking somewhere maybe a little more tropical. Maybe a little more Hawaii-ish, maybe, possibly, just a thing, maybe. We're going somewhere in like a week with a whole bunch of friends and it's gonna be a sick trip. We don't know where we're going. But I think Hawaii right now is in the #1 spot. That's what you call a pretzel. Look at that.
Carb loading.
Trying to get gains. Massive pretzel and mustard. I'm so glad we both got bikes. This is gonna be our reality all summer. Hopefully I keep vlogging so you can experience it too. Alright, so we're home from the beach, and not that I feel like I need to just say why I've been missing days, but I want to show you exactly what this Bali Through My Eyes is entailing. So as you guys know, I've been missing daily vlogs like left and right, and partially most of that was because I was moving, but the other half of that is because I've been working on this Bali Through My Eyes. Now, as you guys might know, if you've been following my channel for a while, I have a series on my channel called Through My Eyes videos that are essentially like cinematic videos. A lot of times I shoot in like slow motion or on Steadicam of like my travels. I basically go somewhere, I shoot a bunch of beautiful cinematic B-roll, and I edit it to music and try to tell a story with it. It's like my favorite series that I have on my channel, and it's something that I love doing. The most amount of days that I'd ever taken to shoot a Through My Eyes was 3, until this recent trip to Bali, which I spent 3.5 weeks. So I've started editing Bali Through My Eyes. I want it to be on my channel sometime next week, but as for right now, let me show you what I'm dealing with. So right now, this is all of the footage for the Bali Through My Eyes. It comes to a grand total of 1,151 clips. So what I usually do to be able to like combat this amount of footage is I take all of my footage, I put it all in the timeline, and I start going through and I see what part of the clips I like. It's essentially just choosing your in and out points of the clips, or choosing the parts of the clips you like so that later on you know what you want to use. So to do this, you have to watch through all of the footage, hitting in and out and save when you like a clip. Okay, well, I took all of these 1,151 clips, put them in the timeline, got ready to edit, and the amount of time of the timeline that I have to watch just to review my clips to start editing is 12 hours long. So you can see each of these are clips. Look how long this goes for. So somehow, even though it was 12 hours worth of clip watching, I was able to get it done in 6.5 by like scrubbing through and going quite quickly. So I took the 12.5 hours of footage and I broke that down to 1.5 hours worth of usable clips. Now keep in mind, I only want the end video to be like 4 to 7 minutes. So I have 1.5 hours of clips that I want to include. And literally just the best parts of every one of those 1,151 clips came out to 1.5 hours of footage. So the song that I wanted to use is only 6.5 minutes long. I started taking the 1.5 hours worth of footage and editing it to that song. I was literally doing like the quickest cuts I could so I could use as much footage as absolutely humanly possible. I finished the 6.5 minute song and I still had 45 minutes of footage left, which means I edited the whole 6.5 minute song and only used like half of my footage. So I added another 3.5 minute song. So now the Through My Eyes is 10 minutes. And I put a little bit of voiceover in the middle. That only took up another 15 minutes of footage. So now, and I still have 30 minutes of awesome, colorful, creative, wholesome Bali footage that I have to somehow figure out how to incorporate into this project. That might have been like an absolute tidal wave of information that just hit you, and that's okay. If you don't care about editing, just forget it, and whatever we do next will be a lot more fun. But for you guys that do want to make videos like this and wonder how I do it, this is how I do it. A hell of a lot of time. I have no idea what to do. Like, my mom is telling me I should make 2 Bali Through My Eyes. My managers are telling me I should release it as a series, but all I really want to do is make one really good video for you guys. I mean, with the music I'm using, I'm not monetizing it anyway. I'm not going to make any money off this. I'm doing this for me and for you and for the creative people out there. So anyway, that is the real reason, the full, no bullshit, real reason that I've been missing daily vlogs lately. And also, I want to start traveling, so I'm planning a trip right now. But no excuses. I did tell you I was going to try my hardest to make videos every single day until May 4th, and I will. But if I don't get this done within the next 2 weeks and I leave for another trip to shoot another one of these, it's never going to get done, and you guys really deserve it. Cook cake gains, bro. What you know about it? That football diet. Eat everything I can absolutely find and work out like a crazy person. Alright guys, so it is 9:47 p.m. the next day. As you can see, I have my 10 minutes of 2 songs. And then that 45 minutes of extra clips I had are completely gone. I really hope you enjoy this one. Back to work.